Hi, my name is Colin Munroe. I am Hip Hop Official's Artist of the Week. The flashing lights thing was really just, hey, what can I do with this track that I fell in love with, chopped it up, put it together, and then when it came out the way it came out, I figured, okay, all right, I'll share this with a couple people. And one thing leads to another. It certainly wasn't expected, but, you know, I'm not complaining. For him to put it on his blog within a day of me posting it online, too, was kind of a nice endorsement. He went so far as to clear the publishing for us. So, I mean, I can use it wherever I want, however I want.
So, don't bet on me, I'm a long shot. But in a million, I might be the one.
I taught myself keys, drums, guitar, bass. I mean, these days you play Pro Tools as much as anything, right? You know, like computers are so much a part of it. That was my life for a long time, and, you know, writing my own songs, keeping them in my room, kind of clustering them to myself, and then eventually started getting out there with other people, producing for other people, started sharing my songs with other people. One thing led to another, and, you know, things kind of unfold. My influences probably come from me being a bit of a musical mutt. You know, I grew up with the Beatles, Chicago, and then, you know, started hanging around with people to listen to Stevie Wonder and discovered hip hop and that whole side of music. I've never really fit in one particular world, you know, like I just kind of wander in that no man's land between, you know. I feel like I'm part of a new generation that's maybe the first generation that really doesn't have genre barriers. Every kid now has everything on their playlist. So I think that you're just going to naturally see a generation of people that blur the lines between genres. Not because they're trying to be, you know, like groundbreaking, but just because they took in a bunch of different influences and it naturally all stews together and sounds a little bit different. The mixtape, Colin Munroe is the Unsung Hero, which is basically a preview of the record to come in 2009. I don't know, just kind of a deeper look into what I'm trying to do musically and just, I guess, who I am and the kind of the adventure I'm on. The Unsung Hero for me is this persona that everyone adopts at some point in their life when they feel that they're the underdog and the one that's not being listened to. And I was never the top contender in class. I was never the most talented, best looking, but you know, still felt like I was supposed to be doing something. So, you know, I kind of feel like everyone has a bit of that persona in them. I work with Wale, both on my project and on his upcoming project, Black Milk, who I'm a big fan of. Like the whole Detroit thing for me was like that was where my heart really fell when I got into hip hop. Gaizu, Mickey Fax, of course Dallas Austin, who was the guy that, you know, took me under his wing and kind of helped me out in the industry and put me where I am right now. To be honest, that just happened to be the scene that I guess saw the creativity that I was able to bring and saw, you know, what I had to offer and embraced it. So whenever I reach out to these people, you know, they're really responsive and, you know, they take a chance on music that, you know, is maybe a little bit different from what they're used to being on. And I mean, so far it's turned out to be some cool material that I think everybody's proud of being involved with.
Hip hop official.